All right, now we're going to do a little fun show and tell. So I'm going to pull up my slides again. So each panelist shared a few photos of their laundromat. Um, so I'm going to have them kind of go through and explain to you. There we go. Kind of what they did. The photos are all a little different here. So we're going to start with Doug at Bubbles Laundry Spa in Connecticut. So Doug, do you want to share a little bit about these photos?
Sure.
And
So one of the things that I mentioned is that we were on the side of railroad tracks. And if you look at the first picture on the left, my wife's idea was to try and build a wash, dry, and fold center, almost like a caboose. And even though you can't see it from that panel, there's like little wheels on the other side, and really just tried to get that caboose feel to a train. And then you can see that we have a customer sink there. We have screens all over the laundromat. On the middle photo, down on the bottom, we're only in a town of 18,000, and it's got a lot of history. So we really did a lot with history. You'll see old photos all over the walls, and then you can see a screen in the middle of our folding tables, and that screen is specifically just to display old photos of the town. I worked with the Historical Society to get them. I think we have like 600 of them, and it really draws people in there because it takes time. They see the history. So, it really has made a difference to us. And then on the right hand side there, we're looking at the top, you'll see my wife put conductor hats on the very top in the ceiling. And it kind of just says 40-pound machine or 4 loads, just to try and show people what size machines are their use. And we're all speed queen here, and everything in there is new. So that's a little bit about our store.
very cute.
Thank you.
All right, Max, do you want to share a little bit? And Max, as you can see, sent a before and after.
Nice job.
Yeah, so funny story behind this. On the left-hand side, that was the old, it said Maytag laundromat on there. And there was a tree right in front of it that blocks it pretty much from all angles. And you really can't see it from the street. We ended up doing the sign ourselves. We're very DIY, so we ordered the sign off the internet, and they sent a big template, and we got scissor lift out and drilled all the holes. That's one way to do it. We saved a lot of money that way. But even if you don't and you have somebody else do it, I think the new outdoor signage is really important. The old sign was starting to peel. Some of the lights weren't working. And we had to switch to our brand. However, the tree was still there, and it took a few back and forth with the landlord. And they were thinking, oh, we can trim it up, but even when there's no leaves on it, it's really hard to see. So finally, they relented and cut down the tree for us, and now it looks great.
It also looks like you opened up maybe the doors and some windows. It's much lighter and brighter.
We did. So we put it used to have a single swing door. We put in a 6-foot sliding glass door. We didn't originally intend to do a double slider. However, it was the only thing that was available when we were trying to get something. Everything else was like 6 months out. But it works really well. We have it on automatic locks. This is our unattended store. We also expanded into the next suite that was 1,000 square feet. So it really opened up the inside of the laundromat and allowed us to give it more space and give us more window too. So as soon as you drive up, and you can see all the way into the back of the store and see what everybody's doing.
Right. And then Jamie, and I'm sorry, I have the wrong name up. This
That's okay. All good. Yeah, so like I mentioned, this store I still have construction happening at this store. So we started construction the week before Thanksgiving. And so it's almost all done, but we're finishing some bulkheads on the inside. So it was a total retool. We knew it was going to be out of the gate. We had machines that were probably 20 years old in there. We had some newer stuff, so it was just like a total hodgepodge. And we went in and replaced all of the equipment with one brand. It was totally coin operated. We've got card and mobile payment options in there now, so no more quarters. So pretty much every surface, has gotten upgraded with, new ceiling tiles, new tiles, floors, texturizing and fixing walls that need to be taken care of, paint, of course, updated lighting. Like tore down walls for the wash dry fold area. So a lot of new bulkheads. So pretty much every surface on the inside has been updated. And as you can see, the outside could use a little TLC. So we had tons of stuff on the windows. So we just had bubbles galore and writing all over the place, and then like a sunshade thing. And from a safety and security standpoint, it's really important that customers can see into the laundromat. And so you can see in the left photo, I've taken out all of the signage that was on the windows. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a few select vinyl signs, or if I'm just maybe going to hang like a poster. I'm leaning towards just hanging a poster, to be honest, or two. And then I'm working with the landlord to get the building painted white. So, and that will really help my new Clean Vibes laundry sign pop. So the image up above is an image of the first laundromat that I was part of, so Wash Lava. And so that was also a retool and a total renovation. So I was not involved in all of the renovations, but it used to have like a black roof. Painting it all white was probably a cost savings from a energy standpoint, and it made the building look really fresh and clean. Similar to my current laundromat, the Wash Lava location had signage all over the windows. And so it just looked really messy and, kind of like your classic old school laundromat, zombie mat. And so I just have, in that one, I have like 3 posters hung in the window, just highlighting some of like the key value propositions, but I wanted to make sure that customers could really still easily see into the windows. One thing I did with this location is I actually would have a different sign on the inside. So I hung the posters in the window, but they were like double-sided, so that I was also marketing to customers on the other side of the poster. So I was using both sides. So I'm sure that I'll be using a lot of things that I did with Wash Lava with Clean Vibes. But yeah, that's where it's at right now.
Great, thank you.